Good morning, Matt Dela Cruz here with the Winning Minds Group, part of the John Maxwell team, and welcome to Mondays with Matt. Happy Monday to you. Hope you had a great weekend and looking forward to another extraordinary week as we continue our journey towards achieving our goals for 2018. So my question I'm going to throw at you today is, are you on track with your goals? Are you on track with your goals right now? And the reason why I asked that is because I had several emails that have come through to me in this past week asking me, Matt, what do you do to get back on track? What do you do to stay on track? And my answer to everybody is simply this, that remember, you have to go through that cycle of transformation. Your old identity to your new identity is going through that 66 days of transformation. We got to take the old thought process, our old patterns, our old behaviors, and our old actions, and then it's going to take us to 66 days to formulate the new habits, new behaviors, and of course the new actions that we have to take in order for us to achieve our success. But the challenge that people have is that, to me, is what I see is they live their lives in conflict. In other words, they set a goal that they want to be a top producer, but yet their other goal is they want to spend more time at their home with their family. See, that's a conflict. Or I'm going to save and invest my money this year, but the conflict is your partner, your spouse spends it before you get it. There's a conflict. And what conflict does is it's like if you have a manual shift automobile car, when you have to push in the clutch, it's kind of the same way, because living your life in conflict is when you're stepping on the gas and stepping on the brake, and you're trying to move forward and you're being held back. That's what conflict is, right? So if you've ever been in a car like that, you put your foot on the gas and you're moving forward. Next thing you know, the engine's revving, the RPMs are up, you got your foot on the brake and it's stopping you, and either one or two things are going to happen. Either the brakes give and you hurtle to the goal, or the engine blows up. And that's living in conflict, if I can use that as an analogy. But what the conflict does is, again, we want more than everything. We're trying to do this, we want to do this, and we feel guilty if we don't do this, and this is what happens. So the best thing to do is just get refocused and focus on one thing. The key to it is being clear. Clarity is power. So to avoid the conflict, get clear. But here's the other side of the conflict with that. See, there are more people that are more clear on what they don't want versus the clarity of what they do want. So take the time, write down what is it that you make sure that you're crystal clear that you do want to be, do, or have, and then make sure that there is no conflict there. Because again, when you live in conflict, you want to do this and you want to do that, but yet you get nothing done. But when you're clear, you figure out what compels you to move forward. And that's one of the keys to avoid conflict. So until next week, live with passion, live intentionally, and let's make sure that we don't live in conflict. Thanks so much, and we'll make it a great week, and we'll talk to you next week.